Hello, this is Kathy Fray from Motherwise, and I want to tell you about my BabeSleeper. Used to be called the Baby OK BabeSleeper. We call it the Motherwise BabeSleeper these days, but it's all the same thing. I want to tell you about the history of how it came to be because it's really interesting. So what happened is it was late in 1997 with my first baby, and oh my goodness, like the baby's moving all around the cot, losing blankets, waking, screaming, feet and arms stuck through the cot bars. And I knew girlfriends complaining of toddlers who were a little bit older than my baby, who were standing in their cot and shaking the bars, and some even climbing and falling out. And I heard that the most common head injury at the hospital is a baby falling out of their cot. And we put them in those high bars to stop them falling out. And then it just means that it's taller and they fall out. So I was complaining to my mum about it. I just commented to her and she just looks at me and she goes, what you need is a sleep harness. And I'm like, what's a sleep harness? Okay, so it turned out that my mum's big sister, my Auntie Beryl, kind of invented it. And it was simply a waistcoat sewn to a base sheet, and then you would put the baby in it and they stayed safe in the cot. And my mum had just done what her big sister had done. So I'm like, okay, make me one. Let's see how it goes. And oh my goodness, like overnight, all these problems were fixed and Rick, our babe, just slept way better. So then we kind of just kept refining it over the years, and I said to Mum, you know what I want? I know the little waistcoat's quite good, but actually, can I have it in a sleep bag that's attached to the base sheet? That'll work even better. So over the years, we just perfected it because I had 2 more babies that were using it as well. So by 2004, I had so many girlfriends who had asked me for one, and my mum had been making them. And then at the same time, my Oh Baby manuscript, my book, was about to get published. And I thought, oh man, I have got to make these BabeSleepers available for purchase because I want to explain how good they are for helping infants sleep. And at that stage, well, they didn't even have a name actually. So we had to create a name, and it was the BabeSleeper. These days, they're manufactured in a fantastic operation in China for us, and they're sold under license on my behalf. And we get inquiries from all over the planet of parents wanting to resolve their infant sleep problems because they've heard about it. So, and these days, going from initially just small local orders to bulk overseas manufacturing orders, well, we've managed to never practically have a price increase over more than a decade. And there's so many raving letters that we receive. The BabeSleeper is designed to fit around about 3, 4, 5-month-old through to around about a 2.5-year-old. Typically, once that little one is ready to learn to be toilet trained is when it's time to take them out of their BabeSleeper. But during all that 2 years or so, it is a godsend, and you can take it with you. It's portable. It will go on holidays. And the last lady I just recently chatted to about it, she's like, oh my God, I have 3. I've got 2 at home that I can wash them and recycle them, and 1 at Nana's. So look, if you're having those issues, just push the purchase button and solve the problem. And P.S., if you have got that 8, 9, 10-month-old and you're thinking, is my baby too old to go into this? Bliss almost immediately from day 1 of use. Pretty much, that's what everybody says. So, okay, I wish you all the best. Bye.